Well, I go back to 1987 when I came to South Carolina, and then years down the road, a young man from North Augusta showed up on campus, a big tight end, could do a lot of things, block, catch the ball. His name was Matthew Campbell. And Matthew now is the head coach out at Lugoff Elgin High School, and he's joining me right now. Of course, last time I saw you before today was in Alabama, actually, against Sanford. You was coaching with Sparky Woods at VMI, and now you here as a new man on campus at Lugoff Elgin. So congratulations, and I know you got to be excited about it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's a great opportunity for me. My family's really excited about getting back to the Midlands area, back into the state of South Carolina, and hopefully putting a resurrection on this program.
Yeah, and you were, of course, before you got even to college, you were coaching at Bluffton High School. I remember a scrimmage when Miles was the head coach at Spring Valley. You brought your team up here. You was on that staff as well. But just describe what it's been like, the ranks, high school to college, and now with this opportunity. What has that been like for you?
It's been great. I mean, it's a great experience, a learning experience. You learn so much as you go up and down, and you get around so many different coaches. You learn about coaching styles, things you like, things you don't like. I think it makes you a better, more rounded coach. You know, it's an exciting thing. It's kind of transitioning through my life. I was doing the high school thing originally, volunteering, then got into the college game, and now my kids are older. They're starting to participate in high school sports. It was important for me to get them back in the state of South Carolina, get them around family, and have the opportunity to be around them and coach them.
Well, of course, Lugoff has been struggling the last few years, had won a lot of football games. We were just talking about the weight room and some of the things that I saw when I was coaching out at Spring Valley and went to play those guys. I know there's athletes out there. And I remember when Lugoff was a two-way high school when I was at Pageant. So they have grown a great deal. So in your meetings and what you've seen and talked to these young athletes, what's your vision now going forward?
You know, going into the school today, I had an opportunity to be there and be around the school, meet the kids, meet a lot of the players, a lot of players that play other sports and not football. And to me, it's a lot like college. I got to go out and recruit. I got to get all those athletes to participate in as many sports as possible, help them develop as athletes. The athletes are there. We've got to get them out. I've got to take a great leadership role. I got to, you know, set the standard for the work ethic. We got to create that culture where everybody wants to win, and nobody's going to accept less than their best.
And you definitely know it, and you talked about the credibility, and I think that's a big factor. You know, when you have a guy with your resume, you know, on the field as a coach, and to be able to say certain things and gain that respect. When you look at these young kids today, Matt, of course, we've talked and joked about it. Coaches, older coaches, some coaches can't relate to a lot of these players, you know, Facebook, Twitter, all the things they do. You can do that, and you understand the coach. Of course, you got young kids.
I've got young kids. They educate me every day about music, about social media. You know, I have to educate them on how to use it. But they teach me actually how it fundamentally works. And you know, keeping in touch with my family has helped me to adjust to this young age and the kind of kids that you're dealing with.
Matt Campbell, new AD, head football coach out at Lugoff Elgin High School. Of course, you know, program again that can be built, and I know you're looking forward to that. You like the challenge, and because you know what it is to compete. So
absolutely.
I know you guys will compete. Best of luck to you, man.
Thank you very much, Corey.
Joining us. All right, that's going to do it for sports, folks. We'll be back to wrap things up in just a moment.